Welcome, welcome. I am so glad you're here. This is a very exciting beginning to my series on elemental magic. I have been so excited to begin this part of my journey on YouTube, telling you guys about the ways in which I use magic and the way I go about things. And so far, up to this point, what I've been doing is sort of laying a foundation of sort of principles and the sort of the foundation of what you need in order to set yourself up to begin to work with magic in a deeper way, in a more meaningful way. And if you look back at my previous videos, they've been about grounding and centering, meditation, intention. I could list them all off, but it's basically just the nuts and bolts of how to get started and sort of structure yourself. And I think that when it comes to any spiritual journey or, beginning in the craft, it's so important to focus on you as a person and to dig into those things that make you tick. That's what's really, really, really going to make your practice more fluid and more seamless, I feel. You're always going to make mistakes, and that's how you learn. But I feel like the things that I have laid out thus far are good stepping stones. But now we are moving into the elemental stuff, which is also foundational in the craft. And I'm going to begin, as titled, with earth magic, because this is where we are, and this is where it pretty much begins. The earth is considered, I like to think of it as a cosmic egg. There is so much birth and manifestation that happens here on this planet, and I think at this point they've discovered that the planet itself is about 4.5 billion years old. All that I can say that I know for sure is that this was created, and I believe in a creator, and this planet is absolutely amazing. So within magic, I feel like it's really, really important to tap into the earth. The element of earth, it's the beginning of everything, essentially, for us here. And it's so abundant. It's our home. It's Mother Earth. It's the womb. It's where things grow and come to be, and that includes everything. Not just earthy. I mean, think of the earth. It holds the ponds, the lakes, the oceans, the rivers, the streams, animals, all the plant life that's here, just all of the vast beauty that is here on this planet. I think that it's incredibly important, first and foremost, to have gratitude for this planet, for Mother Earth. And that's also another video on my channel, is the importance of showing gratitude. And as I go along and I am explaining to you the elements, I'm not just going to talk about how they're important in magic. I want you to try to connect with each of the 4 elements. There are 5. There's earth, air, fire, water, and spirit. And today we're talking about earth. But I'm going to want to suggest that you try to connect with each of these elements in your own unique way. I will give you some ideas and tips on how to maybe go about doing that. But it's important that you tap into your intuition and your feelings when you go about trying to connect with these elements. But as I said, gratitude is first and foremost. So beyond gratitude, just think of the ways in which you can connect with Earth, or think of the things that you are provided here on this planet. As I said, we have the water supply, we have the rivers, the oceans, the lakes, the streams, the springs. The earth provides us shelter. We have the mountains and the caves, deserts, and, you know, just vast, vast forests. There's just so much. It's never ending. The joyous and beautiful things that are here on our planet for us to just indulge in, but appreciate. So beyond gratitude for this beautiful planet, just think about ways in which we relate to the earth. Our body is definitely connected to the earth. So, you know, having gratitude and appreciation for your body and taking care of yourself with exercise, mental clearing, and meditation, that type of thing. So having a connection with plants and animals on this beautiful planet is so important as well. In this day and age, plant medicine ayahuasca is being used so much more than we've ever heard about in the past. And I personally don't have any experience with it, but I have watched multiple videos regarding ayahuasca and just testimonials from people talking about how much this plant has helped them, and how important taking, you know, this journey was for them. So even animals can provide healing. When you connect with an animal and you actually really connect and you see through to their spirit, animals are absolutely amazing. Okay, so enough babbling on about how absolutely fantastic this planet is. I want to give you a couple of different things that you can do. There's a multitude of ways to incorporate the earth element into your journey, into your daily practice, or into your magic. A good way to actually pull in the element of earth and connect on a deep level, and I mean on a spiritual level. Do this as often as you can, or whenever you're pulled to. And the truth is, with struggles and things that are going on in our lives, as soon as you call out to the elements, and once you learn to incorporate the elements into your journey, you can go to nature and you can talk to nature and release these problems and detoxify yourself and cleanse in a way, you know? As a child, I was never really afraid to be alone outdoors, and I would go into the woods and I would feel this complete despair and this unknowing and uncertainty. And after my journey into nature and just sitting for a while amongst the trees and the plants and the critters, I would come out of the woods in a completely different mindset. Just connecting with nature is so healing. So take yourself for a walk, and if you live in a city, try to find a park. If you don't have access to the outdoors, buy a plant. And I'm not even kidding you. Buy a house plant and do this with that. So you're going to take this walk, or you're going to sit in stillness with your plant, and you're going to find yourself a nice spot where you can sit down, you know, and actually spend some time. Oh yeah, I didn't mention, bring a bottle of water. This is for offerings. So the plants that are immediately within your territory, like right around your house, your home, those are the ones that know you best. And I know that might sound a little weird, but it's true. There are little plant spirits and little critters that know when you come and go, and they know your moods, and I believe that they can feel energetically what's going on within you. So that's why I say to go outdoors right around where you live and connect with those plants first, and that setting of nature first. And just start to take nice deep breaths. Feel your body, you know, the inhalation, the exhalation, breathing in all the smells. Notice the smells that are coming to you, the sounds that you hear around you. Start to focus on whether or not, if there's any dirt, if it's grassy. Put your hands on the earth. if it is your houseplant friend that you've gotten, you know, look at the leaves and really focus on the colors if there are any flowers on it, and really get involved with paying attention to this particular plant or the surroundings right where you're sitting. Just set the intention that you are there in that space to connect with nature and the beings and spirits of nature right there with you. That's a perfect way that you can connect with spirit guides, with the plants and animals. You can take a notebook to do this particular little exercise, and you can jot down notes of things that you saw, whether it's little squirrels or chipmunks or, you know, dragonflies, anything like that. And write these things down, and write down how you felt. Just observing the weather, you know, the changes in weather. That's something that I didn't mention at the beginning. Taking care of your body is extremely, extremely important in regards to the earth element. This body is the vessel that houses all of your internal organs. Having compassion towards animals and plants and nature. You know, pick up trash if you see any litter on the ground or whatever. Doing little things like that can make huge, huge impacts on this planet. Meditation is a way that you can connect with the element of earth. Sitting and quieting the mind. Meditation brings you clarity. It is a way to take care of your body, your mind, your spirit. So meditation is definitely a way to connect with the earth element. Dancing and chanting. Oh my gosh. Dancing is one of the most magical things that I do. And I mean to tell you that when I hear music and I begin to move my body, everything out there goes away. It's just, it's almost a tangible feeling that comes over me. And so if you do chanting, that's also a beautiful, powerful way to connect with the earth element. Think about, you know, showing gratitude each and every time you go to eat, whether it's, you know, just a simple snack to an elaborate meal. All the things that went into play to be able to get that food into your mouth and into your body. Bless your food and show gratitude for your food. I am going to go over correspondences, and something that I like to do, and I've spoken about it before, is actually stacking magic. And I'll tell you more about that in a minute, and in further videos. And so as I start to talk about some of the correspondences that go along with the element of earth, you can kind of pull from any of these and use them in your spells, your rituals, or in just any daily practice. So I'm going to finish off this video listing the elemental earth correspondences, but this is a book. It is huge, and it is the complete book of correspondences. And this thing is quite nifty, I will tell you. It lists pretty much everything. So the zodiac signs that correspond with the element of earth are Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus. I am a Virgo, and so I definitely know my earth element. The season that corresponds with the element of earth is winter. The time of day is midnight. The direction is the north. The energy of the element of earth is yin. It is feminine energy. You think of the earth being the womb. The colors that correspond with earth are black, brown, green, and white. The chakra that corresponds is the root chakra. The numbers for this element are 4, 6, and 8. So the tarot for the earth element is pentacles. Trees that correspond with the earth element are ash, blackthorn, cedar, cypress, elder, elm, holly, juniper, locust, magnolia, maple, oak, olive, pine, pomegranate, rowan, spruce, and witch hazel. Herbs and plants that correspond would be fern, honeysuckle, ivy, jasmine, mugwort, and sage, vervain, comfrey, and primrose. Clove, grains, henbane, high john, mandrake, patchouli, and reed. As far as gemstones go, agate, alexandrite, amber, calcite, green calcite. Calcite is one of my favorite crystals to work with. I am in love with calcite. Emerald is another one. Fluorite, hematite, jade, jasper, jet, malachite, moss agate, petrified wood. And I must share with you, I always talk about how I have a fidget thing with me. I have my beautiful, oh, you can't see it. I have to make you see it. Oh, it's still not showing up. This is so beautiful. I am in love with this piece of petrified wood. That's been my fidget tool for this video. So let's see, where was I? Smoky quartz, tourmaline, black, brown, green, or watermelon, turquoise, and unakite. The metals that correspond are lead and mercury. So we have our angels, and they are Gabrielle and Ariel. Some of the goddesses that correspond with the element of earth are Artemis, Ceres, Demeter, Gaia, Persephone, Rhea, and Rhiannon. And then, of course, we can't leave out our magical little brownies, dryads, elves, fairies, gnomes, and pixies. The gods associated are Adonis, Cernunnos, the Green Man, Pan, Prometheus, Vishnu. Animals would include antelope, armadillo, badger, bear, boar, the buffalo, bison, cattle, deer, dog, elephant, goat, groundhog, hippopotamus, jaguar, mole, otter, pig, prairie dog, and wolverine. Birds include the blue jay, the chicken, the crow, goose, sparrow, the swan, turkey, and woodpecker. And the reptiles, crocodile, snake, toad, tortoise, and turtle. The insect that correspond is dragonfly. Oh, I love dragonflies. The ritual tool is the pinnacle, and I have my handy pinnacle here. You can, a lot of witches will have a pentacle tile on their altar as well to represent the earth element if you don't have actual dirt or something like that. You can just use the pentacle. And then also listed here are some intentions, issues, and powers that correspond with the element of earth. So these are types of things that you can use the earth element to incorporate into a spell or ritual to work towards or release, that kind of thing. Things regarding abundance, acceptance, agriculture, anxiety, balance, beginnings, business, comfort, communication, to consecrate or bless, consciousness, creativity, cycles, death, endurance, energy, family, fertility, gentleness, grounding. We have growth and healing, hexes, the home, justice, life, magic of any sort, manifestation, money, nurture, the other world or underworld, patience, peace, pregnancy and childbirth, prosperity, protection, purpose, rebirth and renewal, relationships, the senses smell and touch, sensuality, sexuality, nature spirits, stability, strength, success, support, travel, warmth, health, weather, well-being, willpower, and wisdom. Again, this is this huge book of correspondences. Another book that is absolutely amazing is this one. And this is, there's such a glare, sorry about that. It's Earth Magic, and it's by Stephen D. Farmer. I have the book here and also the Oracle deck, Earth Magic. And this right here, I am telling you, will tell you so many things and a lot further in depth than what I've shared with you here. It goes into shamanism, it's it's a whole variety, plant medicines and ceremonies and different things that you can do to use the element of earth in your magic. So I really, really hope that this has helped you. I know that this is a lengthy video. Thank you so much for sticking around. Again, I'm going to be back with the other elements, and things are about to get really, really exciting here on my channel, and I'm so excited. Like I said, I had to get the groundwork done before I could actually start putting this out here. So thank you so much for being with me, and if you have any comments or any questions, anything like that that you want to know that maybe I can elaborate on for you, please feel free to leave me a comment. And also, I would love it if you would go ahead and subscribe and be a part of this journey with me. Yeah, so that being said, I'm going to stop babbling now and close this video out. I love you, I appreciate you, and until next time, stay magical and be blessed. Mwah. Bye.